Hi, welcome to today's practice. We're going to be flowing through a creative, dynamic, funky Vinyasa flow with some really cool standing balances and some really creative and fun transitions. So I hope you're ready for all of that. You only need yourself and your mat today, maybe some blocks for a funky little shape called flamingo. But that's about it. You can also use the floor. I'm not going to be using any props. I have long arms as well, so that definitely helps. But yeah, feel free to grab something if you need help. We're going to get started in child's pose. You can make your way there with the knees wide apart, big toes together, and then we'll just slide the arms forward, resting forehead down on the mat. Let's start by taking a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth, release. And again, deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's reach through the fingertips. Exhale, let's walk the hands off the mat to the right. Take 3 breaths here, breathing into the left side body. And then inhaling, let's come back through center. Exhaling, walk your hands over to the left. And then breathing in, come back through center. And let's just make our way into a tabletop. Tuck your toes and let's circle over the wrists and knees in one direction. And in the other. Noticing how the weight shifts in all 10 fingers, feeling a little stretch in your feet. Let's slowly come back through center. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach as far as you can. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale to thread. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, just drop your right hand down on the mat. Left arm reaches, inhale. Exhale, thread. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread. Left arm reaches. And let's place the left hand back down on the mat. Tuck your toes, hover your knees for 5, 4, squeezing navel in, 3, 2, and 1. Release the knees, cat and cow, pull your chest forward. Exhale, squeeze navel in, round your spine. Inhale, articulate the spine, open up the chest. Exhale, chin to chest, round. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Come back to a neutral spine. We're gonna hover the knees. Make sure your hands are quite far apart. And now we're gonna push up. So bend the elbows, knees hover, or just tap the floor and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keeping your spine still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the knees, sit back on your heels. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, and let's side stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, interlace your hands at your lower back. Open up the heart. And slowly release. Come back to tabletop. Maybe tap the toes on the mat. And then let's tuck them again. Pull the hips back and up, downward facing dog. And just walk it out. Shaking the hips side to side, shaking out the head. Come high on the toes, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, hips to heels. Ripple forward, upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, back to loaded beast. Bend the knees, hips to heels. Now right foot steps on the outside of the right hand. And just start to move in any direction that feels good. So maybe circling over, circling the hips, or just moving back and forth, whatever feels nice. Let's rebend that right knee. Right arm reaches forward, and then left knee taps the right calf. Straighten your left leg and sit down. Right hand goes behind you, left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the right. So just to clarify, the left leg is straight and the right leg is bent. Right foot is crossed over the left knee. On your inhale, unwind, counter bow to the left. Lift the chest. We're gonna step forward, malasana, yogi squat. And let's just move around side to side, maybe rolling out the wrists or the neck. As you breathe in, reach the arms up, straighten the legs, turn your toes in, heels out, interlace your hands at your lower back, open up the heart, and let's fold through the legs, prasarita. Feet can be nice and wide apart, even wider than mat distance if you prefer. Feel free to keep a little bend in the knees, it's still early in the practice. And then release your hands down, grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, and just sway the upper body side to side. Bouncing the chest a few times, adding that buoyancy, finding a little bit of a ballistic stretch. And then release the hands down. Halfway lift to breathe in. Let's plant the hands, step back with the right foot so that left leg stays forward. And we just move around. Maybe circling over the hips, bending and straightening the left leg, whatever feels good. And now keeping that left leg bent, left arm reaches forward, right knee taps the left calf, straighten out the right leg and sit down. So we're facing the long side of the mat. Left hand behind you, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the left for 5. Each inhale growing nice and tall, 4. And as you breathe in, let's unwind, counter bow to the right. Come back to malasana, right foot steps on the outside of the right hand. And once again, we just stay there for a moment, maybe finding stillness this time, working on separating the knees a little wider apart, on growing a little taller through the crown of the head. And then let's reach the arms up. Straighten the legs, pause here, right hand holds left wrist, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, interlace the opposite grip of the hands, open up the chest. Exhale, fold forward. And one more breath here. Release the hands down. This time, peace fingers, grab the big toes, halfway lift, inhale.
Exhale, squeeze navel in, fold a little deeper for 5. Squeeze the glutes, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, halfway lift. This time we step back, high plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Oscillating cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more, breathe in. And release. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, send it back, downward facing dog. Right leg rises. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. And let's circle out the right knee in one direction. And switch. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Flex the right toes. Step your right foot between the hands. Anjanasana, low lunge. 3 breaths. Squeezing the glutes, lifting up and out of your waist. As you exhale, interlace the hands at the low back. Open up the chest. Half splits, airplane wings. And then let's release the fingertips down, point the toes, and flex. Point and flex. For 3, 2, 1, point. Now let's lift that right leg for 5, 4, keep leaning forward, 3, 2, and 1. Release, standing splits, top of the mat, left leg rises. Maybe circling out the left ankle. Switching directions. Flex the toes. Left toes tap the left wrist for 3. Send it back for 2. And 1. Pause. Cross your left foot over the right. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up with a flat back, high mountain. Left hand holds right wrist, side bend to the left. Come back through center. Hands to the heart space. Let's bring the right knee into the chest, so the foot that's behind, pull it out and up. Hold the right knee, maybe circle that right ankle again. Flex the toes, hands to the heart space. Kick your right leg back, bent leg, warrior 3. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot back, frame your left foot, high plank, inhale. 1 push up, lower halfway, press up. Knees and elbows to the mat. Pull yourself forward, upward facing dog. Downward facing, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg rises. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Circle out the left knee in one direction. And switch. 3-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Send it back. Knee to nose. Flex the left toes, step your left foot through. Anjanasana for 3. As you breathe out, interlace your hands at your lower back, open up the chest. And then let's straighten the left leg, half splits. Exhale, let's release the fingertips and go ahead and point and flex your left toes. So we point and flex for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it pointed. Squeeze navel in, scoop up the belly. Let's lift that left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing splits, top of the mat. Hold. Maybe circling out the right leg if that feels nice. Now we flex the right toes tap right wrist for 3, 2, 1. Pause. Cross your right foot over the left leg. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain rise. Right hand holds left wrist, side bend to the right. Come back through center. Hands to the heart space, left knee into the chest. Maybe circle out your left ankle once again. And then flex the toes, hands to the heart space, bent leg, warrior 3. Hold for 3. Really kicking through that left leg. For 2. And 1, step back, high plank. 1 push up. And then your vinyasa. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Okay, we're gonna start building our flow. Right leg rises, inhale. Right knee, right elbow, exhale. Wild thing. Right foot steps to the top right corner of the mat. Now we're gonna high five the left foot. This time we're catching the outer blade of the left foot and coming into dragon squat. So straighten your left leg, keep looking forward, hips stay off the mat. Hold for 3. If you wanna play around with letting go of one hand or both, you can. For 2, trying to keep that left foot off the mat. Ooh. And 1, half moon. Right fingertips find the floor, left arm reaches up. Maybe hovering the right hand if you want extra challenge. Now slow motion, step back, warrior 2, into reverse warrior. As you breathe out, cartwheel the hands down, frame your right foot, high plank, your vinyasa. One breath here. Left leg rises. Left knee, left elbow. Wild thing. Left foot steps to the top left corner of the mat. Left hand catches outer blade of right foot behind your left leg. You can stay here by all means, or straighten the right leg, or find balance. The trick here is just squeezing the legs together as tightly as you can. Slowly come out, half moon. Your inner thighs will burn. Maybe left hand hovers. You can always keep a micro bend in that left knee. If it helps you open up the right hip a little more, maybe you feel a little more stable. Step back, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, high plank, your vinyasa. This is always the part that we want to rush a little, so let's also try to slow that down. Deep breath in, exhale, let it go. Right leg rises. Right knee, right elbow. Wild thing. Right foot steps to the top right corner. Dragon squat, right hand catches outer blade of left foot. Half moon. Now exhale, let's squat. Cross your left leg behind the right. Left hand covers your face. Inhale, open. Exhale, squat. Inhale, open. One more. Exhale. Inhale, open. Reverse warrior. Warrior 2, bring your arms parallel to the floor. Straighten right leg, reach through right fingertips, Trikonasana. And we take our time today. We're enjoying each shape as we arrive into it. Now from here, we're gonna come into revolved half moon. So look down, bend your right knee a little bit. Left hand will come towards the top of the mat. Right arm reaches up. As you breathe out, we're sitting down. Left knee crosses behind the right ankle, twisting towards the long side of the mat. Right hand goes behind you, left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the right. As you breathe in, unwind. Lift the chest, right hand comes behind you again. My current favorite transition ever. Let's unhook the right leg. We're gonna push into the right hand and the left foot. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Right leg goes underneath the body. Malasana, yogi squat. We've been here already, so we're just gonna take 2 breaths. And then pyramid pose to the top of the mat. From here, standing splits, left leg rises. Cross your left foot in front of the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain. Side bend to the left, exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Right knee into the chest. Pull it in. Maybe finding a little bit of a stretch, leaning back, pointing the right toes. And then we make our way into bent leg warrior 3. Let's straighten that left leg for 5 and bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step your right foot back, double bend-legged lunge. Reach the arms up. Hands interlace to the back of your head. Open up the chest. We hold for 5. Keep lifting. 4. Squeeze the thighs together. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come out of it. Straighten your legs. Pyramid pose, but the fingers are pointing back and the thumbs forward. Try to bring them as far back as you can. We're working on that compression, thigh to stomach, and then we're going to see if we can bend the right knee, pulling the right knee into the chest. Keep pushing into your hands. Maybe right foot lifts. Forehead to the knee, hold. And release. Frame your left foot, stay in your pyramid. See if you can push into your hands, try to lift that left foot off the mat. And 3-legged dog, send it back. Good. I wasn't gonna add this, but I feel like doing it. Bend the left knee, right hand can reach back for a nice thigh stretch here. Slowly release. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Come into high plank. Your vinyasa. Left leg rises, inhale. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. Wild thing. Left foot steps to the top left corner of the mat. Dragon squat, left hand catches right foot. Half moon. Exhale, we squat, bending both knees. Right hand covers the face. Inhale, half moon. 2 more. Exhale, squat. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, squat. Inhale, half moon. Delicately step back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, arms come parallel to the floor. Straighten your left leg, Trikonasana. And we take our time to feel the shape. Try to lengthen and expand your body in every possible direction. Trying different ways, maybe squeezing different parts of your body, relaxing others. From here, right hand circles down, revolved half moon. Left arm is reaching up to the sky. Again, really try to lift that right leg up as high as you can, squeezing the right glute. As you breathe out, we sit down. Right knee crosses behind the left ankle. Inhale, right arm reaches up, twist to the left. Inhale, let's unwind. Counter bow to the right. Lift the chest, left hand goes behind you. Unhook that left foot, pivot onto the right, ball of the foot, malasana. If anyone has an awesome name for this transition, please let me know. Come back to pyramid pose, top of the mat. I can't take credit for it. I found someone doing it and I tried it and I was obsessed. So I've been using it since. Right leg reaches up high. Flex the right toes. Let's cross right foot over the left. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. High mountain rise. Side bend to the right, exhale. Inhale, center. Left knee into the chest, the one that's behind. Maybe we point the toes, maybe we lean back. And then let's slowly make our way into bent leg warrior 3. And we straighten that right leg for 5, keeping the hips leveled. 4, 3, 2, trying to keep the spine parallel to the ground. 1, step back. Double bent legged lunge, right knee stays bent, reach the arms above the head. Hands interlace at the back of the head. Let's open up the chest for 5, 4. This should be a little harder to breathe here. Try to go to your limit. 3, 2, and 1. Pyramid pose, fingers point back, thumbs forward. If this is too hard, hands can come closer to the front leg. Squeeze your thigh into your stomach, forehead to the knee. Pull the left knee in. See if you can lift your left heel into your glutes. And release. Whew. Frame your right foot, flex the right toes, push, try to protract your shoulders, lift that right leg, and then send it back. Bend the right knee, maybe left hand catches top of the right foot for a nice little stretch. And slowly release. Downward facing dog, high plank. Your vinyasa. And deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And let's bring both knees down on the mat. Separate your feet. Roll out the calves. Let's sit between the heels. And we're gonna either stay here or just lean back, bringing weight onto your hands, maybe coming onto your elbows, but just make sure you're not feeling any weird sensation in your knees, and try to keep your knees together. If you need to sit on a block or a pillow, that's also completely fine. It can really help you make this position accessible. If you want to go deeper, come onto your elbows,
If you still don't feel anything, come onto your shoulders, maybe grabbing opposite hand to opposite elbow, and allow the arch in the back to happen here. So it is a little bit of a back bend. We're not trying to push the spine down to the mat, but we are squeezing the thighs and pushing the knees into the mat. So that will feel like a nicer stretch in your thighs normally. And let's breathe, catching our breath here. I don't know about you, but I am definitely warm. And let's take 5 more breaths. You can very gently bring your hands beside your hips. Help yourself up with the help of your hands. Once you're here, you can push into the mat with your hands to lift the hips, and we'll just come back to downward facing dog. And let's bring both knees down on the mat. Cross over your shins. Come all the way down to your back. Let's walk the feet really closely into the sit bones. Hold your ankles, and we'll try to come into bridge pose with the bind. Inhale here. Exhale, press into your heels. Shuffle your shoulders closer together, and we hold our bridge with the bind. Last 5 breaths. And then very slowly release. Bring your knees into the chest. Let's grab happy baby. Rocking side to side, feeling the opening in the hips. Let's bring the feet together. Place the outer blades of the feet down on the mat, butterfly, but we're gonna lift into bridge. Hands come just beside your hips. Inhale. Exhale, press into the heels. Lift and hold for 10. Squeezing the glutes a lot. Last 2 breaths. And slowly release. Bring the knees into the chest. And let's just bring both knees over to the right. Left arm reaches out to the left. Any leg variation that you want here. And then slowly coming back through center. Both knees fall over to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right.
Come back through center. Hug the knees in.
And maybe lift the forehead. Hold and squeeze for 3, 2, 1.
Let it all go. Shavasana. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale to release. And just noticing the stillness and how that feels in your body and in your mind. Maybe there's resistance to it. Maybe there's still tension in the body. Or maybe the mind doesn't feel quiet yet. And that's all okay. Give yourself something to focus on. Maybe it's the tingling in the fingertips. Or maybe it's the breath. I will leave you here in this beautiful space. Thank you so much for trusting me with your practice, for sharing your practice with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.